Showing up in community. What does that even mean? I think for a long time I made it much more complicated than it actually is. I thought that there was like some specific way I needed to show up, things I needed to do. When really showing up in community, participating in the community around us, learning how to build beautiful relationships is much easier than I think we think it is, or at least than I thought it was. It's participating in your local community theater. It's getting involved in your local library. They have lectures, they have classes, they have all kinds of things. And guess who shows up there? The people in your community, right? Getting involved in your local zoning meetings or PTA meetings, right? Whether you have children or not. It is getting involved with your community, building relationships, building social structures, and being consistent about it. It could be your local dance studio. It could be your local martial arts place. It could be your local clay class or sewing circle or crocheting or knitting circle, right? There's a variety of ways, right? And depending on your physical abilities, there could be ways for you to participate virtually, right? That you don't have to actually leave the house, or for assistance or ability to be able to show up in these places physically, to be able to connect with people in your community so that they can be a part of helping you to get to these places physically. Maybe it's a physical disability, maybe you don't have consistent transportation, so on and so forth, right? Showing up in community enhances our lives. Building relationships enhances our lives. We are social creatures. And if we are not consistently showing up socially, right, invested in those around us socially, we are likely feeling all kinds of things: loneliness, being unsupported, right, feelings of hopelessness. One of the foundations of relationship in my work that I see over and over again as I dive deeper and deeper into the research is that relationship cannot happen without curiosity. So learn something new about the people around you, about yourself, about what you're capable of, by diving into and participating in the world around you more consistently. And I know it sounds maybe like a big job, but it's fun. I remember in my mid-20s when I left the cult that I was raised in and started going out social dancing, specifically in the salsa community. I was like, whoa, there's this big world out there that I wasn't exposed to. There's all these people with all these different lived experiences. And I met and know people from all over the world still to this day because of it. Because of spending years dancing with and traveling with all kinds of people. Now, I get that that specific thing may not be something that you enjoy or what you're interested in, but there's so many ways we can participate in the world around us in ways that don't cost us money or don't take very much energy or financial commitment, all the way to things that do take significant financial commitment, right? Salsa dancing was not cheap because I started performing, and you got to buy a lot of shoes and costumes, and you're making costumes and you're designing costumes, at least I was, right? So there's a variety of ways that we can get involved in our community. Community building and being a part of community. Maybe it sounds complicated, but it's not. It's just consistent relationship building with the people you share geographic area with. That's it. In whatever ways appeal to you and add value to your life. It's not about making yourself some kind of sacrificial lamb, right? It's about getting support for yourself. It's about reciprocity. You're helping to be a part of the community and show up for the community around you. And also they're showing up for you. And if you want to learn more about this, one of the books that I recommend highly is How We Show Up by Mia Birdsong. How We Show Up by Mia Birdsong. Absolutely an incredible book that helps you to reframe the way that you look at building relationships in your life and making it much more accessible. Because if it's not accessible, we're not going to do it.